Week 7, the NFL on Fox, and here we go. Taken by Devontae Turpin, who returns for Dallas today. And he steals the seam. That's a pretty good start.
Here we go, son.
Couple of fakes. Prescott looking to set up a screen. Oh, not there. Could have been intercepted by Daron Payne.
Yeah!
Second and down here. Javonte Williams has been great. Oh my gosh, a headbutt. He's still going forward. What a run by Javonte as he smashed Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah!
Here's Prescott to throw. Looking over the middle. Ceedee Lamb is back and he delivers on a first down catch.
Doesn't take long to get him involved. Motion over, one-on-one on Lattimore. It's just an angle route. Stem right at the receiver, break inside. Dak knows where he's at. Perfect throw.
They get Lamb back, they get Turpin back. Prescott throwing underneath. Here's Ferguson, who's been awesome. Inside the 40, he goes.
This Commanders defense is a huge challenge.
Prescott looking around. Time to throw there. Now deep. George Pickens is down there. George Pickens incomplete. We get a penalty though. There is a flag. First and goal it is with Williams the back. Give it to Javonte Williams. Up the cut and touchdown Dallas.
They pull the guard. Tyler Smith. And Williams just reading the block. When Smith ends up in the end zone.
Javonte Williams has had a great year running the football. 4th in the NFL in rushing coming into today. Scores. That's his 6th rushing touchdown of the year. Aubrey waits patiently to get out on the field and direct his offense. First, it's McCaffrey on the return. And a good hold for McCaffrey, tripped up all the way near the 40.
Forward here.
Now it's his stage as going to hand off to Krosky Merritt, who races up the middle. He's had a really good rookie year. He had a fumble last week, actually last 2 weeks, but he's been excellent.
Understanding situational football, all those things he's going to mature into.
Looking to throw, gets it out to Krosky Merritt in the flat, and he is tackled immediately. Nicely done by Kenneth Murray. On 3rd and 3. Daniels a lot of time. Zips it high and incomplete over the middle for McCaffrey as Elam was on him. And movement there. Washington did not go at the same time on the snap. Move it back 5 yards and now they'll kick.
All start. Offense number 76. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
And now it's Tress Way to punt it away to Turpin. High, spiraling, booming kick. Turpin lets it go. Bounces out the 1. It is saved. Walking along that line. Cowboys get it. They start right there. 7-0, they lead. And if you put up 104 points and don't turn it over in a few games, it's pretty hard not to be undefeated, but they found a way. Need a little bit better on D. See if they get it today. Williams is in trouble. He's going to be dropped for a safety.
Just an inside run. They call this a duo run. Straight downhill. The whole ball has to get over the goal line, and you can't even see it there with those bodies. Maybe from the overhead look. Williams, Payne breaking through on Schoonmaker. Just can't get.
The new kickoff rules this year, that it's the same concept, but you're kicking from back of the 20, right? So you still got to get it up there and get it in the landing zone between the 20 and the goal line. Or just do that and send it in the end zone. Just kick it 80 yards. Why not? Brandon Aubrey is. Because they then do this. Hand off to Krosky Merritt. Sprinting up the middle. And look at Jet. Krosky Merritt with a nice little run. He picks up about 9.
They miss a lot of tackles. They're just struggling in the run game. Can't get home in the pass game. It's been a lot of issues.
Krosky Merritt is hit and taken down. That actually was Daniels who kept it then.
Strength when they need it, but not all the time.
Time straight give to Krosky Merritt, who has enough for a first down. Got to pick up a couple and move the chain. So the Commanders.
Constant pressure on this defense to be in the right alignments, make the right calls.
Daniels on the fake, pressure in his face, throws on the run. It's caught for a big gain of Moore. Down the sideline he goes. There's a penalty flag, and let's see what this is. It's Chris Moore.
You got Moore just on a simple over route. And no way Bell can stick with him. And that's one area of this offense with Jayden Daniels, when he escapes to the right. Now, this was by design, by scheme to get him.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense number 6. That penalty is declined. First down.
Step up the middle inside the 5. He goes. Second and goal. Daniels flushed down right. Looking. Breaks a tackle, and now he's just going to run out of real estate. Got pursued there by Leofau, and then third and goal. Daniels looking, throwing, caught, touchdown, Zach Ertz.
A simple crossing route. Linebacker picks him up and then just kind of drops him, but they're trying to spy Daniels, so there's not much of a rush. And then Ertz just slips behind him. No one sees him. Then more poor defense. Murray just can't quite.
There it is, zone read. Daniels going to keep it. It's taken down. Excellent tackle from Duran Blanc. It looked like he was going to walk right in, and so the conversion is no good. To make a big difference here. Offenses and defensive special teams checking in early. However, that one goes on out of bounds, so the Cowboys will gladly take it and start at the 40. There you go. I know you do. I do. Here the Cowboys take over great field position. Prescott lofting it up. George Pickens. Oh, come on! What a catch! George Pickens.
Yeah, what a catch. Perfect throw. And we've seen that from George Pickens. Those aren't the ones. Actually, I will say this. That's a great catch. It doesn't. The toe drag, the catch, that was sweet.
Yeah, Pickens has been awesome this year since coming over from Pittsburgh. Prescott zips over the middle. Incomplete. That time, pretty good coverage on Tolbert's.
Here we go, take.
Second and 10 now. It is Williams off the gut. Big seam for Williams. Inside the 30, he goes. Big no for Washington defensively. Aaron tells us Dorrance Armstrong.
Here we go, take.
Prescott stunts, pressure, rolls, throws, incomplete. Again, pretty good coverage that time. Mikey Sainer still was there and knocked it away from Ceedee Lamb.
That was 10 Ks, 3 bombs, one of them out of the stadium. Can't wait to watch you on TV covering that World Series, KP.
Looking forward to it. Here's Aubrey from 47 away. Kick is up, and it is good from about 80. Their offense is great, and their defense hasn't been. We've got that vibe in the early going here as well. Here is the kick return from McCaffrey. And a big one to start. This one covered much better by Dallas, taken down before the 30. We also get a penalty flag. So we'll see what Alex Kemp and company have on the penalty. It's Jayden Daniels.
Personal foul, tripping, receiving team number 80. Half the distance to the goal line, first down for Washington. Ready.
Good to see you, Dean. Here come the Commanders. On the ground game they go with Presky Merritt getting the call. And it picks up a couple yards there. So
for a defensive coordinator and a head coach to watch the team on the opposite side of the ball just run it down your throat.
Here's Daniels a throw. Drops it. Boy, never see him drop a football. 3rd and 6. Blitz is coming. Daniels sees it high throw, but a great catch. And short of the first down. Robbie Chosen, who was activated today for the Commanders with all these injuries, makes the catch. Here is Way. Turpin way back there at the 21, and he gets spun around and well played. Good special teams by the Commanders early in this game. Get it for the 4th time. Prescott, a lot of time, airs it out deep down the field. Ceedee Lamb breaks the tackle, no one home. Touchdown, Dallas. And it certainly helped that Lattimore and Quan Martin ran into each other right there. Boom. CD said, hey, no one's around. So that ankle looks just fine. And with that, we'll be right.
Try to scheme up that cover 2. Bad zone defense. Easy pitch and catch. That's what you'd expect from the top-ranked offense.
And we've got some offense in this game. 17-8. Commanders have a safety and a missed 2-point try in this game. Here's McCaffrey. On the return. And stopped short of the 30. But Daniels will get it again with Prosky Merritt in the backfield with him looking to throw. A lot of time. Over the middle. He goes, and it's dropped by Jalen Lane against this D. 2nd and 10. Near side throw, and it's way offline. Incomplete for Chris Moore. 3rd and long. Blitz picked up. Daniels, far side throw complete, and a good one. There is Robbie Chosen again, who just got elevated from the practice squad.
Filling in here when some of his guys are down.
No doubt. Going to run it. Prescott Merritt is stepped up. Well played by Dallas. Daniels all day. High, way high. Boy, yet Ertz open by a mile and just overshot everyone. 3rd and 9. Blitz coming. Daniels underneath. Long way to go for Chosen. Breaks a tackle. Dancing around. And he stops short. Turpin lets it go away. That time it takes a Cowboys bounce into the end zone. It goes. So Dallas takes over. All right, first down. Prescott going to hand it off to Williams. And he gets stormed up after a couple yards. Play fake, pressure. Prescott gets smashed. Ferguson makes the catch for a short game. Wow.
One thing that was really cool this week, I thought, KB, was when we asked Coach Quinn what he thought about Dak.
Going against each other today on a 3rd down. Prescott has his helmet ripped off. Here comes multiple flags. One from the secondary, too. Jacob Martin.
Quarterback can't stand there and make the clean throw.
There were 2 fouls by the defense. Illegal contact, number 0 is declined. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 55. That'll be accepted. 15 yards. First down.
Jayden Blue in the game at running back, and the rookie's going to get a touch here. To the outside he goes with some great speed, and fans love that as Jayden Blue has a first down for the Cowboys. And hold on, there's a penalty flag. Now the Commanders say
offense number 1, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Adams, the offensive coordinator of this team. Here's Prescott, some trouble, and he is taken down. It's Jacob Martin again, and he's making an impact. Obviously, he got the penalty, but makes the play there, and that should take us to the end of this first quarter. Action indeed. Cowboys have the lead after 1.
Yeah! Who wants it? Yeah, who's it?
And we'll start with a penalty. Okay.
Ball start. Offense number 23. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Yeah! Who wants it?
2nd and 20. Prescott, quick throw, Lamb, has some blocks. Ceedee Lamb sprints his way out across the 40. And a good play gets past the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah! Who wants it?
Troy's got a play call. Here's Dak. Pressure in his face, in trouble, gets hit, incomplete. Excellent coverage that time. The Commanders were all over it.
And that's what you saw in that play. It wasn't fancy, but it does the job.
Here's Angers punt away. Fair catch is called by Washington and Lane, and they will take it right there. Here's Washington deep in their own territory. They're going to run it, and not very far. Ezra Raku, the rookie, all over to Corey Krosky-Merritt for nothing. Daniels will throw it. In trouble. Steps away, looks to run. Daniels racing outside up around the 14, 15-yard line. 3rd and 5. Daniels can't find anyone. Now throws it deep. He's got Lane wide open. Makes the catch. There's a penalty flag on this route. At 35 yards on the completion.
I thought he had Ertz open here. I don't think he could quite see it, so then he holds on to it. And it's always great. I love scramble drill, and I always... He had Ertz open early.
Holding, defense number 20. That penalty's declined. First down.
Risk reward of that play. There's not much risk, but a great chance for a reward.
Daniels again, a lot of time. Looking around, tells people to go deep, just going to take off, and then tripped up. Krosky-Merritt, nothing there. Cowboys play much better against the run today. That's Dante Fowler in on that stop. Play clock at 1. Barely get it off. 4th down. Daniels floats one. Incomplete. Zach Ertz, the intended receiver. There is a penalty at the 45 around the line, though. So let's see.
Holding. Offense number 72. The penalties decline. The result of the play is a first down for Dallas.
Yeah! Who's it?
And they'll start with the run to Javonte Williams. Got a touchdown earlier today. Gets the edge here. And a good start to this drive, and we get multiple flags on the play too.
Holding. Offense number 88. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Yeah!
Williams just looking for a little seam and turns that into a nice little run out up to the 47. Been a welcome addition to jumpstart this Cowboys run game, which was invisible last year. Here's Dak to throw. Outside he goes to Lamb with a stiff arm and is brought down on the play by Morton. They're going to play fake instead. Prescott's in some trouble, steps away, penalty flies. He's got a first for now, but there's a penalty back in the area of a holding call, and now we'll see.
Dak missed a wide open
holding.
Receiver going across the field.
Offense number 73, 10-yard penalty, still third down.
Four-man rush. Prescott over the middle, cuts it complete. Ferguson, first down, Dallas.
What you do when you're the franchise quarterback, just come back and make amends on the next play. And just throw just a strike. Right to Ferguson on Amos. Little zone cover right between the numbers. Great throw.
Here we go, Dak.
Three tight ends, the ball is loose on the ground, and Prescott falls on it to save it for the Cowboys. Second down for Prescott. Back foot is tipped. He stepped into that when the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah!
Third and long. Commanders bail out of a blitz. Prescott tipped. Again, it's Deron Payne. Boy, oh boy, he just wanted to dump it off to Williams, who had room to roll, but Deron Payne said, ah. It's unbelievable. Here is Aubrey from 61. He's already got 4 career 60-yard field goals. Looking for another one. 61 yards out. It is right down Broadway. That is now the most 60-yard field goals by a single kicker ever. 5 for Aubrey. 61 yards. Right down the pipe. Cowboys add to their lead. He's going to break the record. The record is 66 from Justin Tucker. He had a 64-yarder this year, a 65-yarder last year. And what's amazing is the kick return by McCaffrey. And he gets pelted and a flag flies. What's amazing is we talked to him on the field earlier this year, and you were asking him how he, practices those long reps.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 18. 10-yard penalty, first down Washington.
Started with the run game to Krusky Merritt, and there is nothing there. This Cowboys defense doing a great job on the run game today.
Yeah, and we talked to Schottenheimer this week, and they were kind of, it was a tough week for them. And I said, what do you start with when you got this really great offense? We got to stop the run. We got to start somewhere. When things aren't going well on defense, let's try to do one thing. And they're loading the box, and they're forcing them to win at receiver. But Jayden doesn't quite have that trust in these kind of down-the-line receivers today that he has with his top guys.
And they're going to move back even further.
False start. Offense number 72. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
That's what they're dealing with. But the run game, which has been dominant for them, the Cowboys have bottled up for the most part. Second and long. Daniels taps it, throws it. Don't see intended receiver, but it's incomplete. It's 3rd and 13. Daniels gets rid of it. Long way to go. McNichols diving forward. He's going to be a little short. Yep, they're going to mark him 2 yards short, so it's 4th and 2. It's Bland there again. They have struggled in that particular area, but you'd think against the last rated D in the league they'd have better success. And now, 4th and 2. If this is on Dallas, it's a first.
Offense number 69. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Tough one on those refs, huh, Dino?
Here's Way to pump it away. Turpin. To get around the edge. Oh, excellent tackle that time. A lot of Cowboys stars here today to celebrate that anniversary. Here is Jayden Blue, the rookie right side. And not much on that.
This is an awesome guy to look up to.
That's pretty great. Here's Prescott, fires near side, and is caught by Pickens, who was tackled immediately. So it's going to be a 3rd down and short. Prescott, far side. First down, Ceedee Lamb. Easy pitch and catch for Lamb, his 5th catch of the day.
Ceedee's going to need an IV at halftime.
Give a lot of work. Going to run it here. Williams is stopped up by Luvu.
Been in that football. I love seeing these veteran quarterbacks like Flacco and Rodgers dissect these defenses too.
Prescott sets up a screen coming into Ferguson. 3rd and long. Prescott pressure throws. Tight window incomplete. That was dangerous. Mikey Sainer still was all over it.
Squeezing back on that receiver. So good offensive play, but actually better defense.
Here is the punch, short kick, and it's going to be taken up there by Lane. Here, 1:56 to go in the first half. They got 2 timeouts remaining. Daniels starts out, gets it out in the flat. McNichols makes the catch, shoulder down. Looks like he's got a first down that time. It's Bland on the tackle. Should tell you that
in the first quarter, go a long way to put something on the board.
Daniels in trouble, steps away, runs immediately. Good run, Daniels first down, steps out of bounds. He saw the pressure, took off, and that one worked as he picks up 14. A lot of time. Still can't find anyone, and now just throws it away.
Free play.
2nd and 10. Sees it. He goes deep down the field. Robbie chosen. Complete. Traquez Bridges was on the covers down there. So Daniels saw the free play, took a shot.
Offside. Defense number 97. 5-yard penalty.
2nd down. Daniels. A lot of room to run out there. He's going to take it. Daniels looking for a first down. Gets it, but yeah, that should be a first down. And there's a penalty in the secondary. I haven't gotten more than 2 sentences without saying penalty lately.
Illegal contact. Defense number 59. That 5-yard penalty is added to the end of the play. First down.
First down. Daniels over the middle to Mandrago. He put a good catch down to the 20, but a textbook tackle by Bryant.
So just make sure they don't touch it.
Here's McNichols racing up the middle, and he has got a first down. He's still on his feet. What a run. Looking for the end zone and shoved out of bounds around the 1.
He's such an underrated player for this team, and everybody on Washington's offense know, and he converted some huge 3rd downs last week. And they put him in there, and they spell Bill, their primary back, and McNichols comes in and fills a huge void, just breaking tackles, making you get them on the ground. I love that about NFL running backs.
1st and goal for the Commanders. Krusty Merritt back in the game at running back after the big play from Nichols. Daniels going to keep it, and he is in for the touchdown.
He's got Bill there. Oh, and maybe in the sun, the glare coming through the windows.
Wow. As Daniels scores on the run. Now Kay's extra point is up and good. Receiver drops a ball or things like that. Maybe the sun with Daniels there, but he recovered to score the touchdown. And now the Cowboys with Turpin. See what kind of field position he can give him. Up to the 30. Prescott, some pressure, and he is sacked. Washington gets home. One timeout left for Dallas. After the sack, it's Prescott. Launching, going deep. Pickens, good coverage. He's got it! Oh, how many great catches is he going to make today? Unbelievable. Pickens up top for 44.
Now, this is what they're used to seeing. He's talking about a level of trust that Dak already has in him. That is what I call a bucket. Just drop it in the bucket, Dak. That was a handoff.
Amazing throw and catch. Wow. Now Dallas are going to run with Williams. Big hole. Javonte Williams rumbling inside the 5, and he's finally taken down at the 2.
He runs so hard, and he just says, nope, you're not tackling me. Stiff arm. And then carrying defenders, Martin, and then Luvu.
He will throw. Prescott throws over the middle, and it's caught! Ferguson! Touchdown, Dallas!
Ferguson right here is go-to guy in the red area. He's got a lot of go-to guys. But in the end, that drive that Washington had, and again, we feel like they scored too quick. And Now it's a net 0 gain after such a great drive. You'd rather actually kick a field goal. See what they're made of in the second half when they get the ball.
Just 10 seconds left. And they're going to try the return wide out with McCaffrey. Leaps over Everett on dangerous play. Comes down hard. Come on out and take a knee. They get the ball to start the third quarter, and that'll take us to the half at 27-15 Dallas. We begin the third quarter. Good to have you aboard from Arlington. Aubrey will kick it off. And it's good to see Luke McCaffrey's okay. Back there returning this kickoff after that big tackle to end the half. And he's up to the 35. It's time now for our Verizon Sideline Report with Aaron Andrews. Krosky Merritt. And not much there as we go downstairs to Tom Rinaldi.
He allows us to take some shots. I'm so glad he's on our side.
Yeah, no doubt. Lamb over 100 yards today. Meanwhile, it's Zach Ertz who makes it. But a really good-looking tackle from Marquise Bell. Third and 2, Daniels on the keeper. Looking for the edge. And boy, he reached the ball. Do they give it to him? They do. That reach going to get him a first down, we think, but there's a penalty flag. Trying to get the run game going, and Krosky Merritt has had a tough time today.
Experienced pass catchers.
On the fake. Pressure. Tip to the line, and it's incomplete. Speaking of Jadeveon Clowney, got a hand up on that one. Daniels looking, throw, and caught for a first down. It's Moore.
A great rush. Just forcing Daniels to the left, which is where they want him. And he did a better job by Jayden. Finding the receiver, zone coverage, find a spot, and more.
He's on first and 10. Daniels, quick. The fake ball is loose. Cowboys recover.
Just gets twisted up. He's trying to get the ball to Ertz there, but it's kind of blanketed. Ball gets knocked out of his hands and then just twisted up by James on the tackle.
Turned it over on the sack from Jamar James, and now the Cowboys take over. We'll keep you updated on the health of Daniels. Here's Javonte Williams sprinting through the left side. Meanwhile, the Cowboys golden opportunity here with great field position. On a 2nd and 2, it is Williams. What a cut! Oh my goodness, to the outside. Make it blue. Oh wow. Around Luvu, and that's a 17-yard run.
Yeah, I call that twitchy, baby. Oh! Break him down. Luvu coming in a little high, and Williams hits the B button on the remote control.
Now Lamb motions. Prescott to throw. Looking to go deep, far side of the field. Incomplete. Pickens was there. Prescott gets it out to Blue. In the flat, nobody home. Blue looking to make a move, and a nice tackle there. What's coming? Prescott sees it. Corner goes. Pickens makes the catch for a first down.
It's really tough on this offense. When he's spreading the ball around, Dak, Pickens, Ferguson, a lot of things to stop.
Right here, why not? Williams is back in the game. You know, it's interesting with Pickens and Lamb together.
Now you got sky-high confidence, and that's what Dak was feeling all week in practice.
They're going to throw Williams out of the backfield. Flag flies. Almost right at Williams, and he's got a short gain there.
Illegal shift offense. 2 men moving at the same time. The penalties decline. 3rd down.
But he could just deal and dish.
3rd down here. Prescott looking to deal. Or maybe a run. Dak's going to use his legs. Close to a marker. Now taken down right at it. I think he's got it. Wagner on the tackle, but that should be enough for Dak Prescott. And it is a 1st and goal. Now the Cowboys going no huddle.
Well, they don't want to get a chance to review that one.
Fake to Williams. Prescott throws it out to Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
Fast, and you got Savage in coverage. And he just, poor eye discipline. So you kind of rush to the line. Easy walk-in touchdown. Dial those up all the time for the quarterback. You accept those walk-ins.
Extra point is good. Dak Prescott, 3rd touch. They're showing it today. Already 34 points on the board. We're only halfway through this 3rd quarter. Now the kick goes out of bounds. The Commanders will start on the 40, but we're concerned about Jayden Daniels. Aaron, what do you see? Yeah, that's obviously looks like a good sign for at least long term, but right now short term, here's Mariota in the game for Washington. He started twice this year on the run. He starts with a pretty good throw on the move to Jalen Lane in the sunshine for a first down. Chris Rodriguez in the backfield for the first time for Washington. Looking to give a little spark back there. They've had a hard time running today, and this Dallas defense. Rodriguez left side and a good run inside the 35. He goes, and we get a whistle. This play is blown dead. Penalty flag flies, and Commanders will move back 5.
Ball start. Offense number 72. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
They clock at 1. They get it off. Blitz is coming. Mariota in trouble. Being ripped away. Stays alive. Throws it in the front. Picked off. Guess who? Deron Bland. One man to beat. Pick 6.
Mariota in the pocket. Again, more trouble with the protection. And Mariota using his legs to escape, but sometimes knowing the journey's over. You've been on the sideline all day long. And then you try to make a hero play and throw it to the one hero that Dallas has.
And just like that, 41-15 Dallas. A long way to go in this one, but the Commanders without Jayden Daniels, at least for now. Here's McCaffrey, meanwhile. I think something happened. Good return out across the 45, and he sets up Washington.
Pretty good place to be if you're a Dallas defender.
Sure is. AWSAI, how the NFL levels up the game. As meanwhile, going to run it here with Mariota with a nice run and a first down, and then some. It's finally shoved out of bounds. Got a good block. That's 438 rushing for Atlanta a couple years ago. Here he is on the play pass. Looking to throw it. There's Bates, the tight end, who makes his first catch.
Just run their offense, one drive at a time.
Bosky Merritt trying to get that run game going just a little bit. Picks up a couple. Another game break. Let's check in with Carissa Thompson. And another whistle.
No.
Delay of game.
I know, but they...
Offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Mariota in trouble. Mariota gets away. Looking. Throwing. End zone. Incomplete. Lane, the intended receiver. But no chance there as Elam was all over him, and it's 4th and 8. They get it off. Mariota steps up. Fires high. Incomplete. And the Cowboys say, oh, hold on. There's a penalty. And Elam can't believe it. They tried to get it to Robbie Chosen. Elam says,
Pass interference. Defense number 20.
It's a gift for Washington. They get a first down on a 4th and 8. Mariota on the keep. Good run. Mariota makes a cut. That's an excellent run. Looking to throw. Batted down. Clowney again. See if they've listened to you. Jumbo formation. Chris Rodriguez in the game. Give it to Rodriguez. Stutter step. Lead to the end zone. Is he in? So Rodriguez gets credit for the touchdown. The extra point is up. And here's the thing. There's a lot of time left in this game.
This defense needs to improve if they're going to go from bottom of the league to something middle of the league where they need to be if they really want to compete for the division.
Here is Turpin on the return right up the sideline, and it steps out of bounds.
Washington's going to need a tough one here.
Here's Javonte Williams. Gets the carry and chugs his way forward. Here's a play fake to Williams. Prescott looking around. Floats one. No, just a little high for Pickens. He was open.
Yeah! Here we go, take.
4-man rush. Prescott over the middle. Incomplete. There's a penalty intended for Ceedee Lamb. Lattimore again, who's been victimized all day long.
It's a tough cover. Ceedee Lamb one-on-one. Running a crossing route.
Pass interference.
Too much
Defense
hands.
number 2. Ball's placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
So the penalty gives him a first down. Jayden Blue in the game at tailback. Prescott, pressure. Gets it outside. Turpin makes a man miss. Look out. Turpin, he's just so electric every time he gets the ball.
Need him to make a stop. And you come up A little high, a little out of control. And again, part of the issue with this Washington defense, when we talked to Coach Quinn, we said, we're not making enough tackles and we're not breaking them. Going great for Washington this season in those two areas.
There is Williams, big hole left side. Devontae Williams, man, he runs hard. See if they ride him a little bit here. They will. Williams right side, first down. You know, he was valedictorian of his high school class. And Dak Prescott said, man, he's so smart. He gets the whole thing. It's not just running back. He gets the whole offensive picture.
Yeah, and that's, you know, when you can play running back that way, you know where the extra guy is. You know where the holes should hit. You know the blocking schemes. That's how you get to be a veteran running back.
Well, get on. Take one right now, Tom. Here's your opportunity. Here is the run game to Williams, trying to bounce it outside. And it takes everybody in the Commanders trying to bring him down.
That's what I love seeing it, too.
Eyes of Dak Prescott going to be pretty good. They're going to give it up the middle, and there is not much there. Ferguson is the one that had it. All right, third down. Prescott gets it over to Lipke in the flat. Has some room to go. Lipke is stood up there by Luvu and Bobby Wagner. Kick is up, and it is perfect. Like, literally. Now Luke McCaffrey's got to look for the ball in that sun. Best of luck.
Oh, he's forcing it, too.
Boy, that is hard. He's got it. Just looking for a little seam, and this time doesn't make it out.
This is the kind of performance his unit is needed, and to finish this game out.
Yeah, see if they can finish. Mariota's hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Good coverage out there, too, by Kair Elam. 2nd and 10. Mariota. Ertz is wide open. Good catch and run. Zach Ertz into Dallas territory. Pressure. Mariota in trouble. Mariota is dropped again. It's Jadeveon Clowney. He has had a big night.
At the edge. Connerly just kind of asleep at the switch right there.
Makes it 2nd and 15. Mariota going to loft one deep, and that is high and incomplete for Chris Moore. 3rd and 15. Mariota's got time. Throws one up. Good catch, but going to be short of a first down. It's Robbie Chosen. So here we go. Commanders need it. 4th down and 1. Mariota on the fake. Lofton has a man wide open, and they miss McCaffrey. Oh, man. George Pickens, by the way. 82 yards and a couple of circus catches. Here they are back on offense in control, and Prescott throws far side and completion to Jalen Tolbert. Might as well get everyone involved. It's been impressive. And today, I know Commanders have 22 points on the board, and they're playing all kinds of injuries, but he's gotten some help from the D. Try to run it again. Why not? Williams, there's not much there that time.
Let's bring him in. Great production.
2nd down. Prescott, a little pressure. Steps away. Penalty flag, so this one might be coming on back as Prescott shoved out of bounds. Yeah, they've got some serious weaponry, and now this
holding. Offense number 52. 10-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
It's on top. Williams across the 45. He goes. Game break time. Let's check in with Carissa Thompson. Just going to run it to Williams outside. Into like 20 Commanders. When's the last time, or is that the first time there's been a chance for a field goal kicker in NFL history? Oh, but it's Anger says, hey, I'm a pretty good punter too. He gets hit. I don't see a flag. And fair catch call for inside the 10.
We'll obviously hear more after the game. Hope he's doing okay.
Aaron, appreciate it. Great job, and certainly hope he's okay. And just the continuity that Washington has not been able to have.
Have not had any time to gel on offense with all the injuries, and on defense, not playing quite like they need to at this point.
Trouble back at the goal line. He's tackled.
And that's why it's been a frustrating start for the Commanders.
Just trying to look for a little room at the goal line. And you get a tougher schedule, and you're a hunted team. Here's away. Gets it away. Low sinking kick. Bounces inside the 45. There's a penalty flag on this play. I know we haven't heard that much today, so might as well unwind this one as the Cowboys look to get it back and try and salt this one away. We'll get
during
the
kick, holding, receiving team number 21. It's a 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down.
Sometimes they've been forced to, based on what happened last week, in 1 week say, no, more blitzes, more man coverage, and let's see if we can do a better job. And they have. Can get up to the speed with the teams that do have continuity.
It's really interesting. Prescott's going to hand off to Blue, who makes a nice run. He's got a first down. And how about the leadership part? We were talking to Dak Prescott.
But when you have a veteran quarterback picks you up, it goes a long way.
That's great stuff. Keep it on the ground here. They're going to waste some clock with Jayden Blue as we're under the 3-minute mark.
20! Hey, we're good. Yeah!
Blue giving the rookie some action here to close out this game. Bringing you this game today. Glad you could join us today. 2 minutes to go. Cowboys looking to just wrap it up. Jayden Blue has a first down, and they could do the victory formation. It's a no to him. And those early Cowboys teams, they take a knee, and that will be that. Cowboys get the win, and we'll tell you the next Sunday on Fox. NFC East will stay there as Jackson Dart and the Giants